Welcome to ACD Combatives, your combatives and control tactics channel. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thinking about defending yourself. You're not overcommitting as much as you used to. It used to be really easy to just roll you because you'd be so, like, if I'm you and I'm on top,
Yep.
I'd be like, they're way over here, and then you could just roll me.
Yep.
You know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You're being way more aware of your balance.
I see. Okay.
And then you are also being more aware of where not to put your arms and hands and stuff like that.
Okay.
You're making life more difficult. Your progress is there for sure. Trying to think of something. So yeah, little things, and some of it I give you, some of it I don't. Like go ahead and get your on your back. I'll get in your guard. I like to do a standing guard pass. So I'll boom. Now right away I need to do something with your hips, and that means I have to give up one or both your arms.
Yep.
So I'll do something like that. But there's a point where my ankles can be vulnerable, and you're being way more aware of that now. In the past, I could have done that all day and you wouldn't have thought about that.
Okay.
Now you're like, oh, I know that those are there. Sometimes I'm purposely trying to overdo it, so because that's going to happen on the street. If somebody's standing over you like that, they feel strong, and their balance is so easily taken if you know what you're going for.
I also realized that I breaking the guard. I forgot about it until you pointed it out today.
Yeah. Don't be in a hurry. When you feel it's right, you go for it. Don't automatically go to it, is what I'm saying, because that might set you up for failure.
That's it. Ooh, that's it. Okay.
Okay, so what you did there is you didn't do anything wrong. You put your knee in my butt.
Yeah,
Go
but I
ahead and do
didn't
that.
break it.
Yeah, and then what I did is I readjusted to be up on top of your knee.
Oh.
And then you were extending your arm too much, so I passed it. I went for a belly down arm bar, and did something like this. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Versus, like, you know, this type of thing.
Yeah.
Which is fine and dandy, but it's harder to get sometimes. Belly down. If they've shifted other weight over like you did, or by me forcing it over,
Pass the leg over.
all I have to do is pass the leg over and then think about going belly down.
So do you mind showing me how to get out of that?
Sure. So here, this is like, I'm going to do what you did. And again, completely valid.
Okay.
But it's hard to get on the street just because you're going to be hopping all around. But I put my knee in your butt, and then I come up here and pop. Okay, see?
Pushed back.
Yeah. I'm bowing my back like a Halloween cat.
Yes.
And I'm switching from here to here and pushing. What I did to prevent that, as soon as my knee gets into your butt, I want you to hop your butt up on top of my hip. Like way up on top of my, yeah.
Oh,
So now I have no leverage.
Yeah, that's right.
And so, if I come here and I'll pop my elbow over that way, pop my arm that way, boom, there.
Yeah.
Now you stretch out, yeah, exactly, and roll to your belly very carefully. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. See how you got me?
Yeah.
It's just a belly down arm bar.
No, I was actually talking about the breaking of the guard.
Oh, how? Okay.
Yeah. Because
You were doing it right. I
But
was
because you
defending
just defended.
Yeah, that's all I was doing, was defending it. Go ahead and put me in your guard again. I prefer, like, I'll come up here, I'll go into a standing position. Now my ankles are a little bit more vulnerable.
Yeah.
Like go and try to grab them. Then I can do something like that. And then pop it. Yeah.
God, it just
And
went
then I
through
can, this is more for self-defense. I think it's a better MMA/self-defense guard break.
Yeah.
Now, since we're here, I show you the hip bump. Boom! Here's another variation I saw it on Ryan Hoover's channel. Same difference. I'd go to one hip or the other. In this case, I'll shift to this hip. Both hands. And I just turn.
Oh, got it.
And now I can, you know, whatever happens on the ground. Like right here, I went to a seatbelt type position.
Yep.
Go ahead and try to escape. Again, I'm not trying to choke you.
Yep.
I love this.
Yep. There's nothing we can do.
Yeah, and you can't, if I see you trying to go to your waist or something with your other hand,
Oh,
so like, yeah, if you're, let's say you got a gun in your waistband, then I could start doing something like this. Woo! And I didn't have that, because if I just go straight to the choke, yeah, it's acceptable. I don't know where your hand is going. It's reasonable for me to assume that you're going for a weapon. But, is my choke faster? Or is your knife or your gun faster? I'd rather eliminate the hand altogether if I can. That's not to say that's possible. But it was because your hand is out, because that's instinct. When you went down, your hand goes out. That's just human nature to defend themselves from the fall.
Yeah.
It puts you into a half Nelson. That's catch wrestling, that's not jiu-jitsu. You don't see much half Nelson shit in jiu-jitsu. It's completely viable with grappling. I try to steal from whatever works. I don't care what title is attached to it. Jiu-jitsu, catch, folk wrestling, whatever. So, go ahead and get on your back. I'll get in your guard again.
Okay.
We're going to work on your sweeps, because we haven't done that in a while. So, you remember the scissor sweep?
Then,
Yeah.
then I pull you.
Yeah, you load me onto your knee, and you're sweeping the
That's
this
right.
way. Go ahead.
Okay.
So we're just going to work on that a little bit. I'm going to give you very subtle resistance, and you will find the opening. Don't
That
force
knee
it.
across across his chest is that way.
Yes.
90,
Yeah.
45.
And the mistake a lot of people make is they want to scissor, because that's what it's called, a scissor sweep. But you want to load. You're actually, it should be the knee load sweep is what it should be called, because you're loading me onto your knee. That's how you make it easy. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Leaving your guard again. Ah, good. See, now I have to do something about that. I always do this where I try to. It's okay, you still have a sweep if you. It's the same thing.
It's the same.
Loading me onto your knee.
But I can't. You're resting on my knee, so I can't.
Okay.
You're right.
Let me show you.
But
Sorry. So, let's say I'm here.
and I'm here.
We'll do the regular one first. I'm sorry. So I'm here, and let's say I got my knee up and you crash it down. Oh, no problem. I just.
Oh yeah.
So it's the same sweep, but I'm pushing now instead of using it as a trick.
Look at you, man.
Now from a half guard position. Let's say you've got me here. It's kind of the same thing, except that I'm going to go the other way. Does that make sense?
Got it.
If it's available.
Yes.
You might have such good balance that that's not going to happen. And then I got to like, okay, I'm on the bottom, I got to deal with it. That makes sense. Let's say I've got you in half guard coming in on me. So I got you.
Okay. Whoa.
I'll come in here.
Whoa.
And I'm trying to just stretch you out. He calls it the electric chair. Because it's like whoa, your nervous system is away.
Yep.
So that's all it is.
It's a
stretch.
shock to the system.
Yeah. Now, you may be super flexible and that's not going to work. And then in which case I just use it as a sweep.
Okay.
That would be my go-to sweep from half guard. Woo! In my guard.
Still doing those sweep, right?
Yeah. Like, okay, so one thing I was trying to do to you before, it's like you pull up the punch.
Yep.
Go ahead and punch at me. I fill that space up here. See how I've got that here?
Yep.
And I can almost turn that into a sweep as well. Is it going to happen every time? Not even close. But depending on how much momentum they're giving you, like to say I'm really trying to swing for the hills, I'm sweeping myself almost. You don't experience much with me because I don't do that. Not because I'm trying to be sneaky on you, it's just from years of training martial arts.
I like
Like
it.
getting it back. I'll try to. So there's the regular sweep that we were teaching, the scissor sweep, and then the same concept. And then you block. Yeah. And then, yeah, almost. There we go. Exactly. You'll know when it's there. You'll feel it. You're like, oh shit, I got this. But if not, either way, you stop the punch from coming in.
Okay. All right.
There you go.
So
No, it's okay.
Now you,
No, it's fine. It's fine.
What did I do wrong there?
No, everything was mechanically was fine except you didn't pull me up on top of your knee. You were doing the break. You were trying to, but I slipped down because of the. Which probably would have happened in a regular, like a gi or. But that would happen with synthetic materials, like your ski jackets and fleeces and stuff are slippery.
So another thing is learning quickly how to readjust. If you
Yeah, like let's say I've got you. Oh, sorry. And I like to wait for someone to muscle up to do this. Boom, and then I can fill the position. But let's say I can't load you.
Yep.
Like see how you're pulled back?
Yep.
Then I might just go for something else.
Yep.
Start taking the side. In this case, you just flatten out, but go ahead and don't let me flatten you out. Boom. Either way, I've got something here. And I can just go the other way. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes a closed door is just an open door for another direction. Doing there, like if matter of fact, we'll practice that next. From here, I will ship off to the side. See, I'm still in a closed guard, but I'm sideways.
Okay.
And then that allows me to, no, it's okay. It allows me to start thinking like that.
Okay.
Or maybe you are pushing me, or maybe you grab my throat, maybe, or whatever, boom. And now I'm going off to the side. And now I'm here. And boom, now it's easy to make that sweep. And then you're on top.
The ninth rule of acquisition clearly states that opportunity plus instinct equals profit.
Let's roll. Hey, let's be careful out.